Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we are talking Love Island UK, you guys. We have to talk about this teaser because it was lit, you guys. So we have, the next round of EKIN-SU, the Tsunami, is back, you guys. She was completely out of her element the other day on yesterday's episode, but she is back in Tsunami form today. She gets into it with Jay because, as you know, the seeds have been planting about Jay possibly pursuing things with Paige. And remember, he made his move during the Truth or Dare game and gave her that passionate kiss. And next thing we know, everything escalates. But the one thing I have to say about EKIN-SU Tsunami, why did you repeat the same words as Davide when he called you a liar and an actress and to get the bleep out and that you deserve an Oscar for your award? You couldn't come up with something else. You're an actress. You should be able to ad-lib and make something else up on the spot, not reuse Davide's iconic one-liners, you guys. But nonetheless, she figured out that essentially Jay used her to get into the villa and basically has no use for her anymore. Now that he has secured his position in the villa, he's moving on. And he's been but the gag is, you guys, he's been trying to move on ever since he was coupled with EKIN-SU. That's what EKIN-SU, and I think that's why her and Amber got into it. She sensed that Amber, if anything were to happen between her and Jay at the time, that Amber would be her biggest competition because Jay had so many positive things to say about Amber, and had Amber given him the go-ahead and not sabotaged her date, I think they'd be coupled up right now. I absolutely think they'd be coupled up right now. But, as a result of her, basically saying, hey, I may still try to figure things out with Demi, even though we're on the rocks and this and that, it then had him pivot to EKIN-SU, who was like ready and willing to leave Davide in a moment's notice. And it's like, I'm shocked that EKIN-SU didn't see this coming. I am shocked that she didn't see this coming. You guys have been, actively producing the show and have been a part of meddling in the other couples. So how did you not think that whatever issue was in your couple with him, that he was going to try to find a way out of it? And so there's a lot of people who are trying to figure out, okay, why won't he just pursue things with Antigone? Like, isn't that why they brought her on, for her to pursue Jay? Because it seems like she is the most into Jay. So why is he sabotaging this, or why is he trying to go all in for Paige? And so the thing is this. He doesn't know yet. He's a game player, you guys. He's a game player. He doesn't know yet what the public thinks of Antigone yet. He doesn't know whether or not the public likes or dislikes her. But he does know that EKIN-SU is in the bottom 3. So therefore, he is under the impression that America is not feeling her. America is not feeling Tasha. So therefore, he needs to go with Paige because Gemma pretty much has other options, right? And the funny thing is, EKIN-SU is kind of like Gemma in the sense that they have both multiple men, in the villa when they first got there, who were all about them, who were all interested in them. But Gemma moves a little bit differently than EKIN-SU, and it's very obvious the villa's over her, you guys. It is so obvious the villa has had it with her. I do not like some of the misogyny involved, though. Like, I feel like the hate is a little bit over the top. It's fine if you do not like somebody or you don't see it for somebody, but the maliciousness behind it and, just trying to wind them up and do all this messiness, like, it's just too much. Except for what Davide did yesterday. That was funny, saying that, Jay and Antigone kissed during their date and it was passionate and stuff. That was hilarious. But I'm talking about the maliciousness. What am I talking about? So Jax, he is getting in his digs in, basically saying, hey, Jay figured out in 2 days that you're nothing but a headache, so let him explore things with Paige. And I'm like, whoa, what? What is going on? And then they are showing clips in between the fight between Jay and EKIN-SU of Demi and India up here cuddling up, you guys, on the bed. And I'm like, yes, 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 yes. But they better give us some scenes between the two of them. I know that because I read the press release and I saw the first look and I'm like, okay, where is Demi in India, you guys? And also, this wasn't in the first look, but it was in the spoiler photos. We are going to be getting a kiss between Davide and Danica, you guys. So maybe he might have a liking to her in comparison to Antigone. It's something that we'll have to pay attention to, you guys, and see what comes of that. Also, another big thing that happened is Paige was crying her eyes out, you guys. She was crying her eyes out. She is very upset about Jax basically treating her like she's disposable, you guys. And here's the thing. I've been telling you guys that Jax is not into Paige. I've been telling you guys he is an F-boy. He is running the same type of game that Jake ran in season 7, you guys, where he's going to play it up for the cameras. He's going to pretend to be all about, Paige. He's going to pretend once the cameras are rolling that he is feeling her in her face. But then when he's with the guys, he's basically downplaying their connection and making it as though Paige is basically obsessed with him, but he's not obsessed with her. He's telling Jay and other lads, hey, you can get on with Paige. You can try to pursue things with Paige. Who does that? How is he handing off Paige like he's some type of pimp or something? What are you doing, Jax? But when he showed up in just the tidy whities, you guys, to the hideaway and wore no pants, you knew what time it was. It was an F-boy special, you guys. It was an F-boy special. He never had any respect for Paige. And some of you, I know, you're going to be like, well, did they really have sex? Did they really go all the way? Here's the thing. You're not just wearing tidy whities to the hideaway and no pants if you're not expecting to get laid, you guys. And secondly, if you guys paid attention to what the cameras were focusing in on, and not the lies that Paige said the following day to protect herself, and I believe Tasha even lied too about what happened in the hideaway, even though we clearly saw what happened. So Paige's top was off when the night cams came on and her and Jax were kissing, but there was a shot of a mirror reflection, you guys, and you could see basically Jack's head, kind of moving up and down, like they were kind of thrusting, like some things were taking place, you guys, and it looked like they were having sex. And prior to the lights going out, you guys, there was, they kept showing shots of the lube. And also they had, when the lights were on, they showed, Jack up here kissing up Paige's thigh that was close to her, female parts. And it was like, wait, what is going on? Jax was hungry and he basically told the guys, yeah, we didn't do much talking. And there was no way all night that they just made out, you guys, because the following morning, Paige had asked him how he slept and he was like, oh, I slept good after the second time. And that told me again that they had sex. And also, you guys, if you paid attention to how they slept, if you just got intimate the first time with somebody, wouldn't you want to cuddle with them? Wouldn't you want to be a little bit closer to them as you're sleeping with them and everything else? Like literally, they couldn't be farther apart on opposite sides of the bed, you guys. And it literally just felt like, yup, I got what I needed from Paige, so I am done. And if you'll recall the following day, you guys, he was barely around Paige. But then he couldn't really, be his true self and tried to play it cool since the new girl was there. He didn't want to make it seem like he was eager to see her, but he wasn't eager to see Paige either, you guys. And those are things that, again, that's how an F-boy moves. So I'm hoping when we have the next public vote, I know we have to do, couples votes and things of that nature, but I kind of like it just sticking to favorite boy and favorite female islander, you guys, because that is going to keep these couples on their toes. Producers, if you are watching, please do this the rest of the season. Please keep it to favorite girl and favorite boy. And then once we get towards the end of the show, we can then start doing the polls again for the favorite couples. But I feel like now, even up to Casa Amor, or maybe right before the vote for Casa Amor, where they do the favorite couples and this and that, that we do another favorite boy and favorite girl so that people can see where they stand, you guys. So people can see who really likes who, if anybody's opinions on anybody change, if certain people, Tasha and Andrew, are still team furniture. We need those receipts, you guys. So there is that. And it's weird, there's still a lot of people, you guys, who are defending Jax and Luca, and they're like, I love their unfiltered approach, and I love how real and raw they are. No, they're getting disrespectful and misogynistic, you guys. Disrespectful and misogynistic. It's one thing to have light banter, to have light jabs and everything else, but the misogyny, the disrespectful comments, you know, how rude Luca was when the girls were trying to get to know Charlie, and then he's going to try to, you know, be a cock blocker to Danica, who's not even into to begin with and is sleeping in the doghouse. And he's like, well, hey, she's all coupled up with me. Like, really trying to play it up. And I'm like, seriously, Luca? Like, you looked like you were repulsed by Danica this entire time, and now all of a sudden you want to pull this? So I saw through all of that, you guys, and I was just over it. I was just over all of it. But I cannot wait for the episode, you guys. We have a couple more hours before it airs, and I am psyched, you guys. But we better get some more India and Demi, though. I do know that, because if it's not, we're going to have a riot, you guys. We are going to have a riot. Then there's some weirdos now that India and Demi are getting love on Twitter and on social media, and the clips of them kissing are going viral, and it's attracting a lot of new people to tune into the show. People are now trying to revolt and trying to call Demi a player or a game player or this and that. And here's the thing, you guys. Number one, everybody's there for a game. Like in case people forgot, right? But how is Demi playing a game that is on the level of Jay, where Jay basically is kind of, you know, trying to position himself with somebody who's popular so that he can stay in the villa long term and potentially make it to the finals? How is that on the same level as Demi and India, who are OGs, who were paired with different people by the public, voted by the public, who the public was guessing would be a connection, and pretty much all of those couples did not work out, you guys. All of those couples are no longer couples, you guys, and except for Tasha and Andrew, but that is really by default because Tasha can't move how she really wants to yet, but we still have Casa Amor. I think ultimately Tasha's going to quit, you know, playing this flip-flopper situation, and she's eventually going to have to make a decision if she's going to stick the rest of the way with Andrew or and play it up, or if she's going to go after what she wants, which is out of this couple, you guys. So there is that, but Demi has been intentional from day one. Day one, he told Amber to his face that he was into her, he was into India, and he was into Paige. He has never kept that a secret. You know, him, Amber, Ikenna, and India, they were all close this entire time, and there were a lot of moments that India and Demi had separately as well, that they just had good banter. However, at the time, India did not want to pursue things because, of course, she was good friends with Amber, and she continued to make things work with the dead end that was Ikenna, you guys. And, you know, until she couldn't do it anymore. And felt as though, okay, at this point, we're 2 weeks in, and you're still not really giving me much. And the only time you perked up was really when a bombshell showed up and was at risk of you going home. But you're back to your usual shenanigans. So I need to make what's a decision that's best for me. Right? And so then that's when we see a few days before the elimination, Demi and India having those conversations about pursuing each other, but basically India laying it down saying, hey, you need to assess your feelings first, and you need to break things off with Amber if you truly want to pursue me. Don't try to pursue me on the side while you're still trying to make things work with Amber. It's got to go one way or the other. Either you're going to try to make things work with her and leave me alone, or you're going to break things off with her and then me and you can get after it. But this was well before, you guys, Demi or India even knew how the public felt about them. So how are they playing some type of tactical game that Jay is playing and Atkinsou is playing, you guys? They were OGs. They didn't know what the public thought of them. Dami was going strictly off of how he felt, how the fact that they got along, how it's kind of like a friends to lovers type of trope. Like, if they have something genuine and organic that started, obviously there was flirting, there was banter and this and that, and now they're able to fully pursue it. I just have a problem with the fact that they unnecessarily got rid of Amber to do it. And I don't think that was the move. I think it would have been great drama, great theater to still have Amber in the competition to see if she was going to rebound with Jay or potentially another bombshell, and what her reaction was going to be to Dami and India. Is it going to be dismissive like Ikenna was, or is she going to be upset? Because you know she's going to give you a look, she is going to give you an eye roll, she is going to give you a messy comment, you guys, and speak her mind. And so people are mad at Afia because she feels like it's backstabbing, because she basically was saying that they were BFFs in the villa, India and Amber, and also made it a point to say that Amber was one of the biggest personalities in the villa and that she was close with all the guys and was close with everyone in the villa. Everybody looked to her for advice and for suggestions on things. And so they were very shocked by her dumping and everything else. But by the edit that we got, especially the past couple of days, they made her to look out to be a bleep. So there was that. But I think the other thing too is once she lost interest in Dami, with whatever happened, we still don't know fully the story. That was kind of the beginning of the end as well, because everybody loves Dami. So therefore, they're not going to keep anybody around who is going to be in a couple with him and not give him anything. So there is that. But Ikenna should have been gone a long time ago, to be honest with you. But there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts. This is a very long video for a first look, but that tells you, you guys, how lit this season is, how exciting this season is, how this season has me in a hold, you guys. And I'm still obsessed with the Dami and Demia videos, you guys. Like, please help me. Like, I can't stop watching those kissing of the lap dance and the kissing after the challenge are hot, you guys. It is hot and steamy and fanning myself still. Like, it feels like the first time every time I watch it, you guys. But there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.